Darwin Martin House is a National Historic Landmark, built between 1904 and 1905 for Darwin Martin, his wife Isabel, and their 2 children. And it's a 15,000 square foot prairie-style house that has a pergola, conservatory, and carriage house attached to it. And it was one of only 3 times in Frank Lloyd Wright's career where he had no budget, and he took complete advantage of that. The house had been abandoned. The University of Buffalo owned the house. They deeded the house to the Martin House Restoration Corporation. We've been working on restoring the property for the past 20 years. And we needed to make sure that we could protect the contents of the house. There's 394 art glass windows here, all the Frank Lloyd Wright designed furniture, light fixtures, art that Frank Lloyd Wright picked up in Japan for the Martins and brought here. So we need protection in all areas of this house. We started our relationship with Advanced Alarm about 15 years ago when the first security system was put out to bid. And John Speraza, the president of the company, bid on the system and did not get the contract. About 18 months ago, I reached out to him and asked him to come in and take a look at the system as we were having continuing problems with the system that we had in place at that time.
At the time, there was 3 other alarm companies that were providing service here at the Darwin Martin complex. And with the 3 companies, found out that there was some problems with a selection of product and programming and sensors not being programmed, and maybe a false sense of security and problems where the system just wasn't functioning like it should, giving her a lot of false alarms and calls that she didn't need to take. And we came in, we identified the problems, and upon identifying them, we were given the go-ahead to proceed.
Our architects are very sensitive to anything being attached to our National Historic Landmark in terms of security devices. And so people who come to our site can enjoy the beautiful architecture and not see security devices here.
When you walk into some of the buildings downtown Buffalo, you see motion detectors, smoke detectors, you see them in obvious places. Here at the Darwin Martin House, everything is hidden because back when Frank Lloyd Wright designed this home and construction was taking place, there really was no security like there is today. So we're adding that security to doors and windows and motions, but we don't want to see them because it wasn't seen back in that era.
Honeywell helped solve the problem by providing us a full line of Honeywell wireless sensors. Motion detectors, door window contacts, glass break detectors, smoke detectors, heat detectors that we were able to install that it didn't detract from the aesthetics, but gave us the security we needed.
Honeywell makes our job easier with the sensors and products that they bring to the table, but most importantly, I think, with programming. The sensors are very easy to program, they're reliable. We don't have any problems using the Honeywell sensors.
I feel very confident having Honeywell products here because they seem to work very, very well. We've cut down on so many of the issues that we had previously with other systems and other vendors.
The employees embraced the system that we installed. They realized the benefits of using the alarm system and what we're trying to protect and what they hold dear to their heart.
I feel like a guardian angel came into town when he brought John Speraza to us. Really, he's been just such an asset to this project.
Truly, this was an honor for myself and for Advanced Alarm to come and provide security for such an important national historical landmark that sits right here in Buffalo, New York. And I've never had a project like this before. I may never have another project like this, so we take it to heart, and it's a very important project, and it means a lot to us.